Alright, sorry for leaving you guys on a cliffhanger in the last video, but guess who's enjoying their AC? Not me. So, just spent 500 bucks on a transfer case, thinking that I might have a transfer case issue, so I got to use one of them in the back. It's either the transfer case or the clutch is making a weird noise, and found a transfer case local, and I was like, I'm just gonna buy it, and got a laptop. So, and the guy told me it should be good for like 7 years, so I just got a MacBook Pro. We're gonna be daily uploading every single day, no ifs, ands, or buts. I need to, you know, I'm loving the new laptop, I'll tell you what, loving the new laptop. So, 1 year warranty on it, and yeah, so we're on our way to pick up our first load, which is a Mercedes, 89 Mercedes going down to Florida. Which apparently from what I read, there's a tropical storm going on down there. So it is what it is. We're still gonna drop off. And then we gotta drop off that thing, the food truck, gotta drop that off. And then we're gonna go pick up another one, either in PA or New Jersey, just waiting to get confirmation back from one of the two. And that's also going to Florida. So we got two going down to Florida, one getting dropped off. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm ready to get this shit dropped. I'm ready to get paid because I need some damn money. If you guys are seeing this video, let me know if anybody has a bracket, an AC bracket down there. I really don't want to spend the $350 to go get a new one. It's just, I really just don't want to. I have a lot of other shit to pay for. I need to get brand new tires. That's about $2 grand right there. So, if somebody has a used bracket for a 12 valve down in Florida, let me know. Please and thank you. All right, let's get this show on the road. We got a heat advisory here in PA. They bring me into the dumbest of areas. Look at this shit. Am I gonna clear between them two? Guess we'll find out. Sender. Oh, we hit that one. Nothing I can do. I'm on the PA Turnpike right now, and there's a sign up that says press, you know, *11 for assistance, excessive heat alert, and then an emoji. It's just like, this isn't even that bad. I mean, yeah, granted, you know, airflow through the truck and whatnot, but it's like, I guess if you're sitting still or whatever, but cruising, it's not too bad. It's definitely hot. You put your hand out the window and it's not cold air, you know, than it is around like 70 or 80. No, it's 95 right now with some humidity, but it could be worse. It could be worse. Car number one. We just pulled through the city of Philly, so these off. The big first one. All right, I know I haven't been filming, but we got the thing over there. Here's the BMW back on. We use this guy's Jeep to get the trailer off. So my winch to keep it up and his winch to pull it down. All right, so we're sitting at a TA in New Jersey, getting ready to pick up in the morning at Copart. We got one for $1,500 going down on top of $950 going down, so that's $2,450 going down to Florida, $2,450 for 1,200 miles, something like that. So definitely trying to keep it above the $2 a mile. There was plenty of other loads that I could have taken, $600, $800, like it just ain't worth it. So I decided to wait and we'll just pick up a good one in the morning. So, all right, we are just sitting, waiting, and we did get one picked up. Sorry, I didn't film a ton. There was a bunch of guys there. I usually don't film when I'm picking up or dropping off, depending on who is there, depending on if there's a ton of people or not. So that's kind of why I haven't really gotten much good footage out of it. But other than that, yeah, so we'll be picking up a Ram Sprinter van in the morning. Sprinter van, Ram, a ProMaster, I think it's called. So we'll be picking that up in the morning. And yeah, so also, and we should be getting that alternator taken care of. I got the wiring for it, I got the loom for it, and I got the bolts for it. Nice new hardware and everything. The only downside is I am waiting on a terminal, so I do need a terminal so that I can do it right. I do want to make mention that you guys will see me if I have a breakdown on the road or something happens, I will go ahead and rig it just to get going and get where I need to go. Last video I drove from down Lower Virginia up to PA after stealing the wire off the winch cable and then tearing the alternator apart. Knowing that I have an issue with it, I am going to go through and fix it correctly. but that's just one of the hiccups that we're gonna have to deal with the 12 valve swap. I'm not gonna be able to do it right while I'm on the side of the road without parts, so gotta rig it to get it going, and then we obviously fix it down the road. So the injector lines, you guys saw, we JB welded that, and they're fixed. They're good. I got 6 brand new ones, so we're gonna go from there. Guys, send me, I got a few messages on this. If you guys are still seeing this, send me, you guys have information on 12 valve parts. I need an AC bracket and the fitting for the coolant right by the thermostat housing. So send me those links. Pay cash, well, can't pay cash, I guess, unless you want to meet me somewhere, but running East Coast. So dedicated PA, Philly, New Jersey, and down to Florida. So that's kind of what I'm trying to run dedicated now. If I get a load going out west, I'm not gonna stay out there too long, but that's basically the gist of it. So let's get this video going. All right, another day. Pretty bad that I gotta mention this, but there's like 1 or 2 people that seem to think they're not ever change my shirt. And those people, I know I mentioned this before, but you got people who are either deaf or just dumb in general. Judging by the spelling of some of these people, I would probably guess, you obviously guess which one, but oh my god, camo shirt from last night. Dude, I got like 15 of these things. So got like 15 CP towing shirts and 15 of these camo shirts. You guys let me know, because I think it's time to start buying shirts. I want to get something that's a little bit cooler in this weather, and let me know what you guys are finding, because like these are hot compared to the yellow CP towing shirts. But as you can see, I am super jealous of this thing. Kind of want it, but apparently he paid pretty good money for this thing, and it's a damn 5-speed with working AC. So I kind of want it. Kind of jealous, but hopefully we get this ProMaster this morning. We're going to be taking a 2019 Ram ProMaster and that down to Florida, so we're just waiting on the confirmation. Again, a lot of these brokers really do suck. You put a load on the load board, do you want to make money or not? Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. But for 1,500 bucks going down, that'll make it $2,450 going down for 1,200 miles, like I said yesterday, and then coming back up, we'll see what we can get coming back up. Tell you guys what, I really like this setup. Every pillow and blanket that I have fits back behind the seat. So I do want to find a better way than a ratchet strap to hold this, but I feel like this is the only way that I actually have to do it. But it's not a big deal. Besides that, it all, like, you'd never know what's back there. Besides, I don't know, might have to throw some of it back there and, you know, back over here and whatnot. But, you know, besides that, there we go. Like, you'd never know what's back there, and that's what I like. All right, here's the new laptop that I just got. So I do, after using Macs for a couple years, I do kind of have like a little bit of like for them. So I'm using iMovie for the editing and going from there. So you guys can see, like, anytime I do something, like, everything will appear up here. Like, I can adjust the volume from up here, down here and whatnot. Like screen brightness, you know, I can do all that. So I do like the MacBook Pro. This thing was about $1,300. Comes with a 1-year warranty. Now there is you can add another 2-year warranty on top of it, so 3 years total for another like 270 bucks. But I needed a laptop, and iPad's not gonna work for me for what I wanna do with it, and I just ultimately need a laptop. Like, there's no way around it for what I like to do. So I do very minor gaming, but I got this thing specifically for the editing and minor gaming, but I'm not like, yeah. So this is the only Apple product that I actually like. I do like my Samsung Galaxies. I used to like HP laptops, but they were like $2,000 at Best Buy as opposed to this. And my reasoning for getting this was so that I don't have to relearn. Like, I know Apple's setup, Mac, all that. I like that I already know all this. Like, I know how to use iMovie. I don't have to change any editing styles up for you guys. I know this, okay? For me to take the time to learn another editing software after not posting for 7 days you know, it isn't worth it, and I can edit very fast with this. It does everything I need it to do, and I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna close this now, and we're gonna go take a look at that E30. So for all you European car lovers, I like these older BMWs. I like the straight six. I actually haven't looked under the hood yet. I'm kind of curious, but again, it does have 3 pedals. There we go. Oh. I gotta figure out how to actually open this thing. Oh, that's right. These open from the back. Damn, it's been a while. This thing is clean. Super simple. It looks like it's easy to work on for the most part. I mean, I assume whatever's under the intake there is probably not, but yeah, I don't know. These still look pretty complex for what they are, but yeah, it's pretty neat. I like it. I like that the hood opens backwards too. I don't know. Kind of like that. Gives you a little bit more room to deal with certain things. I gotta figure out how to close the hood. I think I just push on that. Oh, cool. Sweet. So it closes. Super clean interior. Push the clutch in. E-brake works very well. Get this thing started. Okay, put the key in though. Starts right up. See how the AC is in this thing. I would run this in a heartbeat, absolutely. Now I just got to figure out the windows. Like, look at the buttons there. Super cool car. So I know I'm going to pick up another one. I might as well sit while I'm waiting. Kind of got screwed on that last one. It was 1,500 bucks going down. I lost another load because brokers don't answer their phone. So what I'm gonna do is, I think we're gonna shoot down to Virginia to pick up one to bring back up to sit at the storage unit going back to South Dakota, but I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm gonna move this up a while and just put it all the way up at the front so that whatever I pick up, it's already done and I can just run it in the back. So we'll do that quick and go from there. All right, so a couple of things. Obviously, I went through and I put the toolbox back sitting where it was. I bought a transfer case and we got everything in crates now. So the crates are gonna be a permanent thing, whether they go in a box or they don't, but I kind of missed having this area to work back here. So I am gonna get a new tailgate. Actually, I already sourced one out. You guys can see where I put the toolbox, and I went through and reorganized literally everything. You guys see how organized this is? I went through hammers, screwdrivers, and pry bars go there. Miscellaneous stuff, spare parts, miscellaneous stuff, sockets, extensions, all that. And then, you know, the whole 9 yards, we got pretty much everything in here organized. And then the duffel bag, I like to set it in here. Do that. I need to wire this battery charger. I need to wire that to the battery over there for the winch. I also need, you guys saw that there was wiring in there. I do need to go get, oh shit. Guess we made a tight enough turn that it pulled. Yeah, that's obnoxious. But you guys saw, I do have the wiring for the alternator. I just need to go get a terminal and go from there. But aside from that, everything's doing really, really well. So it's either the transfer case or the clutch is making a weird noise. By the way, for everybody asking about the DOT numbers, I have magnets. So I take them off for the videos anymore. You guys obviously know who I'm leased under, but I do take them off for the videos, so stop asking about that. There's only like 3 people, so no one really cares, but the transfer case is actually making a noise, like kind of like a growling or how, it's hard to explain, but when I push the clutch in, it goes away. So, or when I put it in neutral. So I feel like it's when you just have a load on it, the bearings are kind of getting a little crunchy. The clutch is in decent shape. I've already pulled that and checked it before, but the transfer case, we'll know real quick if it's the transfer case or not. But I am in the process of buying all new parts for this. I want to get a spare rear end, I want to get a spare transmission, and I want to get a spare motor. So I want to have backup parts for literally everything. But I do feel like the transfer case is going out on me, just the bearings. It is obnoxious. You can kind of feel a slight drag. But aside from that, like, the clutch has made noise since day one. So it's a South Bend dual disc clutch, and they make noise. They kind of have their, but that's not the noise I'm hearing. Go over this thing real quick while we're enjoying being screwed over by a broker. You guys see how clean it is under here? Look at that. All the wiring nice and neat. I do need to do one more. Actually, I could probably just do that today. But all new, brand new lines. I need to get a bolt for the exhaust manifold. And then I need to get gaskets again because I kind of blew out the first one, lost a bolt. Little thing. He's coming together. It's fairly clean. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the truck. Nothing really wrong with it. Runs and drives and does everything I need it to. All right, there you go. Look at that. Now we got it loomed. So we got the windshield squirters. We got that line loomed the whole way down into this guy. So, hell yeah. So, next project I'm going to be tackling on this thing, because obviously, you know, the build is never done. What I'm going to be doing is this wire right here. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this on a switch and then take that into the cab. This is for the alternator external regulator. So that's for that. If we ever have any issues with the main one in the ECU, that's where that'll come in. But for now, I'm just using the ECU and everything works great. But once you hook that wire there to power, it actually, it'll activate that. I have found no spots that will actually put the regulator where I want it to sit, like right around 14.5. Everything wants to put it at like 15.3. And if I put it on if I turn it on all the time, it decides that, you know, it wants to charge correctly. But then I got to get out and turn it off. So it's just kind of a pain. Do it right. We'll have a nice little switch in there for it. I do want to get a switch panel for like miscellaneous things that we are going to be doing. Between that, like, I want to get some lighting on the front, get this bumper painted. So a lot of stuff, it's going to happen. It's just going to happen very slowly. The longer it takes me to learn this trailer, the slower it's going to be throwing this whole truck together. But for the most part, as of right now, the thing runs great. AC, I think, is my main priority. And AC and tires are my main priority right now. Well, that's pretty much going to do it for that. I guess you guys won't know what I'm going to be picking up until the next video, because even I don't know. But I want to get this video out for you guys because we are daily uploading and got to pay for this laptop somehow and the bills. So let's move this E30. Fun fact, people were actually refusing this car because it's a stick and they couldn't get it up on their trailer. Bunch of babies. Gonna move her a little bit closer. I want to get it as close as possible so we have as much room as possible, and we'll start taking some measurements. Look how close we got her. That's perfect because it won't be able to touch anything when it bounces. Good stuff. It doesn't move backwards, forwards, or any of that. I've already checked it. This thing has a super strong e-brake. Okay, one side done. Basically what I'm gonna do is I am going to strap it down, and then we're gonna fill the airbags up, because I forget what I put them at last night, but they weren't, I just let them out as opposed to putting any air in them. So, because we went from 70 PSI and then I just let them out until I thought they were even. So I don't know if you guys seen this. I have two ports back here on my license plate, and then I keep my air compressor right here. Fire that up. Have this nice long air line, and this fitting right here. Filling up the bags. Probably gonna put 70 pounds in them. So as you guys can see, there's 70 pounds. Not too bad. Check this side. Even. I do need to get fuel today, but I am not going to get fuel until I know that I'm getting loaded. So it's like $3.08 here with the discount. right, well, that's pretty much gonna do it. This is where I'm leaving it. We got 2 straps pulling back, 2 straps pulling forward. Nothing new. Used to run tow truck, not a big deal. Easy, easy. So now we're gonna close this video out and I'm gonna edit, and it is hot as balls. Flies in this truck stop are crazy. So let me get to editing. Just know I'm out here sweating my ass off, and we don't take breaks. I should walk into the TA and enjoy the AC for a minute, but I'm not gonna do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe out there, guys. There's some crazy shit going down with all these people driving like lunatics. You know what? It ain't worth it. Stay safe, keep the rubber side down. Appreciate every one of you guys for following. See you in the next video. Have a good one.